Look, thank you and welcome to you all this evening. And it's great to see a good, happy, excited crowd. And we're excited too. But look, before we start tonight, can I just share with you that we're having some challenges in Sydney with the storms and the weather with power outages. And there's nothing we can do about that, unfortunately, but we're ready to go to plan B. So if somewhere along tonight we lose you, just be patient after a few seconds if we don't get you back. What Liv and I will do is make a separate recording and then we'll post that up so that you get to hear the end of the story tonight. So fingers crossed that we don't lose you, but if we do, we appreciate your patience and there's nothing we can do about it. Okay. I mean, I have to say, having visited many times, I'm going to put it out there that this trip has the potential to be truly magical, something for everyone, and a jewel right on our back doorstep. So let's have a closer look at Tasmania and what's on offer. And, you know, as we've said, there's something for everyone. There's something for the water lovers. There's something for the connoisseur. Those who like the adventure, and we've got a few of those amongst our achievers. There's something for me and for you. And as I said, we've got plans to make this truly magical, and it's right on our back doorstep. So let me kick off tonight, though. I need to share with you that because of the many elements on this trip, and they're very different to what we've done before, we are still working on finalising a couple of numbers. So my apologies, but tonight it's about sharing what we can to get you started and getting you off to a great start, in the knowledge that we will roll out the full T&Cs as soon. So, you know, yes, 10 months is a big change. So we want to ensure that we get the balance of qualification points and enrolment requirements just right for you. And it's taken us a bit longer than we anticipated, but we know the direction you need to take, and that is not new. So we're going to start tonight by showing you some of the things that we've already signed off on, again, with a few key elements that we've got to follow up on. But you know what you need to do, and there's some changes that I'm going to highlight tonight too. So, you know, the first thing though, I want to share with you is, have you registered for your 50 bonus points? That's, you know, don't miss out. Every bonus point counts, and this will also help us track your progress, because we can run a report on those that have registered, so we know who is working on achieving this amazing trip into Tasmania. So there's the link there. Make sure you're registered, and we'll all together celebrate each other's journey as we work towards achieving this amazing trip. Okay, and yes, it's going to be super exciting. So let's start off with some key things first. We want to make sure that you've got these key dates in your calendar. Now, the incentive period, first time ever, it's a bit longer than what we're used to, is the 1st of March to the 31st of December. And we've got a full 10 months promotional period, which is pretty exciting. And then our celebration, our travel dates are the 21st to the 27th of March. So I'm just going to share with you, I'm a great believer in what the mind perceives, the body will achieve. So capture these dates. Both are important for different reasons. One is a flag for the incentive period and the other celebration time. We can't wait for celebration time. But what did we do? We actually rolled out February as a bonus month, that February counts. And the way it counted was for your enrollments, whether they were associate or customers. So every February enrollment, as long as it was accompanied with a 100 PV order, counted towards your enrollment requirements. Okay, so I'm wondering actually who took advantage of, and I'm curious to know who has kick-started their campaign. So let's have a bit of fun. Let's share some good news. I want you to jump on chat if you've enrolled a customer, you know, me, customer, 1, 2, 22, now I'm being cheeky. And also jump on chat if you have enrolled an associate with a minimum 100 PV order, 1, 2 or more. So come on, I'm going to jump on the chat line now because I want to see what you've been up to. Okay, this is pretty exciting. All right, woohoo, way to go. Right, where are we? Gosh, look at this. 2 enrollments. I've got a me. Come on, Irene. Is that customers or associates? Colleen has also enrolled a customer. Bronwyn, me. Come on, Bronwyn. Is that associate, customers? Come on, be proud out loud. Wow, I've got 32 new messages. Rachel, 2. Gayleen, yes, and me. Kim, well done. Irene, well done. Oh, look at this. Sandra Spence is off to a flying start. Wow, that is awesome. So, you know, it really means that, you know, you're ahead of the game. And I'm so glad that you're proud out loud. So exciting, great news. All right, so congratulations for those who've actually shared tonight. You know, the balloon has become our symbol. You know, we took off, Chris and I, on the balloon heading towards Tasmania. You're up and away to a flying start, and I'm so proud of you. Congratulations, every one of you. That's awesome, absolutely awesome. Okay, so let's get down to some of the nitty gritty. Okay, as I shared with you, there are some things we can share with you tonight, and I need to share with you now what you need to focus on. Okay, these key points are going to be important, and we're going to go over them, you know, in the next couple of minutes, giving you more clarity. But, you know, let me call them out. Maintaining your base level leadership or higher. We'll go into that in a bit more detail. For the first time, we've gone to 10 months. Quite a few things have impacted this decision, but it's also brought us into alignment with what's happening in Manoteck worldwide. So we're all working towards the same style of incentive and the same promotional period. Okay, now last year the base leadership level, which is where you start from, was your leadership level as at the 31st of January. But this year, for the first time, what we're taking is your highest leadership level held for 3 months from the 1st of February 2021 to the 31st of January 2022. So over the last year, the highest leadership level you held for 3 months is your base level leadership. Now, the other difference is we asked last year that that be maintained or higher for 4 out of the 5 months. Now, for this promotion, for 10 months, it's to be maintained or higher for 3 out of the 10 months. So you can see already that we've made that base leadership level a bit easier. And, you know, I think that is very reasonable and exciting. So 3 out of 10 months is really achievable. We felt 4 out of 5 months was probably a bit hard. Okay. Now your DPV achieved as at the 1st of January kicked in for our last incentive trip. For this year, your base TV is an average from the prior year. So we're actually working on some averages for the first time ever to make it, I guess, what's the word I want to use? Not safer, but more solid. Okay, that's a firm foundation. We're taking an average of what you achieved last year as your base level. Okay. Okay, so let's go through these points. What I said, the 7 key points, one at a time, because I really want you to take them on board, understand, and then if we've got any questions later or if we haven't got clarity, I know what I need to repeat on the next call. So what to focus on: maintaining your base leadership level or higher. And really, obviously, if you aim to maintain your base leadership level each month, you're going to cream it. I mean, if you go bigger and better, you're going to earn more points. But, you know, even though the minimum requirement is 3 out of 10 months, it makes good business sense to try and achieve it every month. Okay. So I'm going to also ask you to set yourself some goals. Right? And the second point is the importance of DPV, your downline point volume. So in at least 4 months of the incentive period, qualifiers must achieve the same DPV or higher than their base DPV amount. And point 3 is enrollments. Now that doesn't change. I'm sure you realize that we can't have an incentive trip promotion without it needs to drive your business and underpin Mannatech Australasia growth as well. So enrollments for associates and customers are very important. Okay, I'm going to ask, what can you achieve step by step, month by month, that will build your business? And we're going to take it 1 month at a time. We haven't got the final numbers yet, but we're going to start with remembering that success is a journey, not a destination. And if you're trying to enroll associates and customers every month, again, you're going to cream the entry level and possibly get up to one of the senior levels in the promotional period. Okay, so I'm going to ask the question on the poll. What's most important? One of the best business building activities is power hours. Now, we have some new associates on the call who may not be familiar with the term power hour, but what it means is setting aside an hour where you completely focus on your business with no interruptions. Now, it could be 2 half-hour blocks, it could be 4 15-minute blocks, but it's called a power hour because your focus will actually have a huge impact. And doing what's called DIMS and DIBS on your power hour. Now, that's an acronym for, it's a task that gives me the opportunity to make more money, or does it build my business? It's not about sorting paperwork or rifling through and updating address lists, okay? So set this time aside and focus for 1 hour. And I'm going to ask you, and you need to be transparent and honest, have you scheduled your power hours? And we've got a yes or no poll. Thank you. Now, what am I going to say here, guys? Kudos to the 52% that have said yes. I can see that you're going to set aside some good business building practice, and I'm going to be cheeky and audacious. For those who've said no, I'm going to ask you, your first task tomorrow is to look at your calendar, look at what you have time available, and schedule some power hours. Now, whether it's 2 half days, 2 half hours a day, whether it's 1 power hour a week, it doesn't matter. It's just time to focus. And seriously, that will have a huge impact on the success of your business. I've seen it time and time again. I can't reinforce it enough. So give it a go, guys. Okay, for those who said no, I'm going to ask that poll next time we're on and see if we can get 100%. Anyway, I'm being cheeky. All right. Now, number 4 we listed was about building your customer base, because that's important too. You need to make regular connect calls and you need to ask for referrals. Now, as I said, consistency is the key. And I think that's another element in our business platform that some of us is not taking full advantage of, and that's our referral program. That's a win-win for you and a win-win for your customer, because they can obviously benefit by getting loyalty points for referrals, and you end up building your customer base. So keep working on that customer base, guys. That's the cholesterol check of your business. I'm now going to be a bit cheeky again and ask, have you updated your contact list? You're running a new race now, you're in a new promotion, and you need to keep that list updated. So let's see what activities you've been working on. This is our results. Okay, so again, kudos to you, the 60% that have now updated your contact list, because you're ready to rock and roll. And for those of that you're missing an opportunity to really work with a tool that is a key driver of a business. So I'm going to encourage you to do that business building activity, update your contact list. Okay, but it's okay having a contact list, but it's no good if it's sitting in the drawer or in a file and you're not doing anything with it, or on the table and you keep looking at it and thinking, well, oh, I need to make those calls, I better get round to it. So our next poll is, have you mapped out your customer care calls? When do you need to make them? How regular do you need to make them? Have you, dotted the I's and crossed the T's? When is their automatic order due? When's a suitable time for them? These are all things that you need to be aware of and take control of your business. Okay. Okay, well, we're doing well here, guys. Some of you, as I say, are ready to really rock and roll, and others, look, to me, customer care calls are all about being a consultant. It's not just about being a salesperson. It really does mean that you care for your customers, their interests, their needs are what you're interested in. And nothing's nicer to receive a call when someone's interested, in you, and put yourself in the position and the place of a customer and how you would feel when somebody just makes that connect call. Are you happy? Can I do anything for you? Do you wish to change anything, add anything? I'm here for you. That is the power of a customer care call. So for the 42% who haven't mapped out that call list, I'm going to ask you to go right ahead when you're on this call, because you want to be successful. And these are one of the successful initiatives that you need to take up. Okay. I'm got tough love tonight, a little bit, tough love tonight. Number 5 on our list was share your passion. Now, share your passion is about automatic orders. Okay. Automatic orders are going to be important for 2 reasons: a way of earning points for the trip, but also sharing your passion on why you're doing what you're doing, and again, being in the long game. So I'm going to ask you to commit to promoting our 3-month product guarantee and our loyalty program to encourage commitment to automatic orders. So I encourage you to make the most of what you have to offer, again, to get you on trip, but also to sustain your business long time. Okay. Work with your team. Okay. What it really means is the last 5 key points that I've shared with you are the stepping stones to leadership development. Rank advancement is where you want to go, and all those initiatives, are going to help you maintaining leadership and developing your leaders. Okay. Now, the other focus of, including these elements into our incentive trip is to build a solid business foundation. And I've said that several times tonight, and I can't reinforce that enough. Now, business development is aimed to reach the first or next level in our team bonus program. Team 2, team 4, team 6. Be rewarded for building your business on a platform of solid growth. There's bonuses there that the company will pay you for building that way, but also you're going to get points that are going to get you on this amazing Tasmanian incentive trip. Okay. So how are we going to support you? Yes, this is a 10-month promotion. Ooh, here we go. All right. And we're going to do some different things, different exciting things on our calls going forward. We're going to have additional activities, promotions, bonuses, surprises right throughout the incentive period to help you keep you motivated. And we haven't done this before, and it's only going to be available to those that are on our calls. So it's rather special, and it's our way of thanking you for supporting the calls and giving us the opportunity to work together. So what are we going to have? We're going to have some monthly challenges, okay? And that's the focus at the moment, a different challenge each month, or we may run one for 2 months, but at the moment, we're going to give you the opportunity for doing business building activities to get some bonuses throughout the incentive period. nothing to do with the terms and conditions. This is Jenny and Liv mixing up the promotion and having some fun with it. Okay, and if you go above and beyond, the reward is greater. So we're going to start tonight with the first one to thank you for being on the call. And will you accept the first challenge, which is going to be exciting. It was exciting to see what you'd already done in February. And I know we're already, oh, where are we? My gosh, 8th of March already. But we want to have a challenge for the month of March. Okay, we're asking you if you can enroll 2 customers with a minimum of 100 PV order during the month of March, and we'll have a surprise for each and every one of you. Not going in a lucky draw. Everyone who does it will get a surprise. So, you know, are we excited? Yes, we are. Okay, we're excited. It's going to be a bit like a piñata, I see, to see what comes out. But anyway, all right. So we've set the challenge. We've shared some things with you, and I've noticed some notes that some have jumped on late. So we will be putting up this PowerPoint so that you can go over what we have been able to share tonight. And we will be swinging back as soon as we've got the final numbers, the points you need to achieve for the different levels, and the number of enrollments for associates and customers as soon as the powers that be have signed off on it. And we're pushing to get that to you as soon as possible. But I'm going to ask you to look at the following. Will you apply the following? And we're having a bit of fun here because they will make a difference. Okay, look at this. Tasmania. I'm going to ask you to trust yourself. I'm going to ask you that, or share with you, that attitude determines your altitude. I'm going to ask you to share your journey. Get others excited about what you want to achieve and ask them to come along on the journey. You might not know what's going to happen in the next 10 months. Motivation needs commitment. You know, motivation is what gets you started. Commitment keeps you engaged. Okay. Accountability. We're going to hold you accountable, but you need to hold yourself accountable as well. As I said, you're on this call, you want to get to Tasmania, so accountability gets results. Yeah, 10-month promotion, it's a long one, so I'm going to ask you, never give up, never. You never know what's going to happen in every month by month by month by month, okay? And I'm going to ask you to inspire others to grow with you. This is an exciting journey. And you know what? When you achieve this trip or you achieve a great business platform, that all comes from believing. It comes from believing in yourself. Okay, so I love that. Tasmania, all right? We want so many of you to be with us on this amazing, magical trip that we're already planning for you. So, okay, so I'm going to leave you with this thought. Believe in yourself. You are braver than you think. You're more talented than you know, and capable of more than you imagine. So look, it's been fun tonight, okay, but we want to have some exciting results to share with each other, and our next call is Wednesday the 30th of March, and we'll see who's getting surprise packages sent to them if you rise to the challenge. I'm excited to have such a large group on the call tonight. I'm excited to work with you over the next 10 months, and we're going to roll out, as I said, some exciting opportunities for you to earn and receive some interesting things along the way. And wow, okay, the next call, I promise you, we will have the T's and C's dotted, T's crossed and I's dotted in, but we know, you know what you need to do. Don't wait another month. Excuse the expression, get your butt into gear, start working on it, and then we'll celebrate the journey along the way. So thank you for joining us tonight, guys, and thank you for your patience. And we'll see what prevails on our next call. Thank you, everyone.